Hey everyone, thanks for joining Seattle Organic SEO's YouTube channel once again. Today we're going to do a kind of special video. This is going to be the first of hopefully, well, we'll see, but maybe it will be the first of many. It's for my mom. So, hi mom, this is for you. Basically, you just texted me this question. Can you send me other electronic car companies, please? So, a little background for all of you out there, but my mom has been very excited about Tesla lately, or she's been learning a lot about how Elon Musk and his car company has honestly lit up the world in terms of stock. So, she's been learning and checking every single day how to search for Tesla stock, and she wants to invest quite a bit. And so, obviously, if you take a look, you can see that today Tesla's at $795. But mom, hopefully I haven't lost you yet. And the reason why I'm actually creating this video is I want you to understand one thing. So when you ask the question, how do you find other electric car companies? This is how you do it. So when you go to Google, and this is for all you folks out there who might be still relatively new to the internet and also which sometimes we don't realize, folks that have been doing this for their careers or people who are very, very comfortable with searching. But mom, all you have to do is literally go to Google and type in electric car companies. And once you do, you may find some other information here. And this is a set of those companies. But before we jump into that, because I know you probably need a little more detail, let me just tell you what's happening here. Okay, so when you type in electric car companies, there's a few things that are happening. First off, you might not have exactly the right search, which, I won't bother you too much, but sometimes they give you other suggestions, meaning another way of doing it. But here you can see there's an advertisement. So sometimes the advertisement is good. Sometimes the advertisement actually relates to your search, which means it's connected to your search. And so it might be okay. And if you click on this company gets charged money for you clicking on it, just so you know. But I just want you to understand this. Now, down below, you should see many other results that will hopefully help you answer your question or give you that information you're looking for, mom. So electric car companies, they list here in Kelley Blue Book, which is a company that used to rate and still does, I guess, a lot of car companies' values. But here, besides Tesla, they show that Apple has jumped into the electric car market. There's another company called Aspark. There's another company, Audi, but they're starting to build up their electric car inventory. Same thing with BMW. Here's another company, Bollinger, which is new, I think. Byton, I think, is new as well. I think it might be a Chinese company. Yeah, Chinese car electric company. Cadillac is jumping into the market. There's this interesting company called Canoo. Chevrolet is definitely jumping into the market. This is new to me, Faraday Future. Fisker is also a new electric car company. Ford's jumping into the market. And actually, the Korean auto manufacturer Genesis has jumped into the market as well. So you can go through this, mom, and you can actually find out about a lot of the car companies that are new and also some of the manufacturers that are going to be jumping into the market. But one thing I encourage you is to read a little bit more and see what they say about what each of these car companies are doing. So that's something to consider. And then there's going to be more, companies that you can potentially look at, or more websites that will tell you about these car companies. So you can learn lots about all these different electric car companies. But maybe you're looking for electric car companies to invest stock in. So maybe you might want to add a little more. So electric car companies stock, actually, interesting enough, is one of the suggested. So you just type in that, and then you can see there's a few that actually have stocks that exist out there. I don't know if all of these are listed on the stock market exchange, but the first one that they list here in terms of the results is from investors.com, which is a investment website. So here you can see there are a few. Fisker is public now. Canoo, I guess, is also public. Faraday Future's public, Lordstown, and also XOX, or XOS rather. So if you click on any of these, it will show you some kind of graphs, just like you can see with your stock account. Also with Lordstown, it looks like as well is out there, and these are really, really inexpensive right now, possibly because they're not worth as much. Just so you know, there is one company that I can say, and this is just an advertisement that you want to click off. There is another sorry, it just changed. So again, you want to try to figure out what each of these pages do. But oh, interesting. It looks like, oh, it was just the top section of that website page. But clicking on Canoe, yep, also again pretty low, which possibly means they're not worth as much. This one's a little bit higher, Fisker, so they're valuing a little bit higher. So if you do want to look in more detail, you just type in Fisker stock, and it probably will give you that same information that I've shown you before. Maybe check out 5 days, 1 month, 6 months. It looks like it's dropped from a high of $23. So right now it's 23 down to 11. So again, Mom, it's pretty risky right now. So Tesla stock, as you can see, if we look at that as well, it's dropped, I think, a bit from 6 months high. So at their high, it was 12.29. Yep, 12.29 today, around 7.95. There is one other stock that I know of that's valued pretty high. It's called Rivian. And so Rivian is currently at $38, but if you look at their 6-month mark, it was as high as 172. So you can see how much it's dropped. So electric vehicles, I know as a concept, seems very interesting, but there are many more. So anyway, wanted to just show you really quickly today how to just literally Google, which honestly is just going to Google and then typing those kind of concepts or thoughts. So electric car companies stock is one. You could also search for maybe electric car companies to invest, maybe. And then again, advertisement, but you might want to click onto this. Tesla is the industry leader. Here's one company, NIO, which I don't know a lot about, but it has been publicly traded, but several by other car makers. So I don't know, but if you type in NIO, go to Google, and then go NIO stock. Let's see if it comes up. Yeah, so it does exist. But be careful. Make sure you understand which companies are actually that, meaning is it the car company or is it something else? I'm not sure. But looking at the top price or the highest price, 40 in the last 6 months, down to 16, again, it's lost a lot of money. But Rivian, and these are two other Chinese companies and a few others that you might want to consider. Maybe not necessarily just electric vehicles, but maybe you want to invest in the batteries. Maybe you might want to invest in the charging stations or the drivetrains, which means a part of the motor, I believe, and then other technologies that support the industry. So hopefully this helps, Mom. But for any senior citizen out there, I would just argue or just Google some things, and then when you Google them, you will hopefully find out more information. So hopefully that helps. Obviously, this is not for someone who knows how to Google already, but this is a video for all you older folks maybe, or just people new to the internet and wanting to Google and learn more information about certain topics. But today, it's been focused a lot around like how do I find electric car companies or electric car companies in terms of investments. So there's a lot of different terms that we can use, and when you do, you should be able to go through some of the organic results and then read through that and then learn a little bit more. So hopefully you can do that, and hopefully this will help you. All right, so that is another video from Seattle Organic SEO's YouTube channel. Thanks.